Life is really hard for over 7 million people suffering from locomotor disabilities in India. Most of them are children or juveniles facing a dark and uncertain future.
मैं चल नहीं सकता, मैं दूसरे बच्चों की तरह गली में खेल कूद नहीं सकता, कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ। मैं तो एक जगह पर बैठ के सिर्फ देखता बैठता हूँ, ऐसा ख्याल आता है।
मैं बोली दूसरे के घर जाने वाली बच्ची लेने देने की है नहीं क्या, अपने पास थोड़ी ज़िंदगी भर रहने वाली, उसका भविष्य है, पढ़ना लिखना ये है। अभी उसका साल वेस्ट हो गया ना 10वीं का पैर के वजह से, क्योंकि इसके लिए वो सर लोग बोले हम मिटा नहीं सकते बोले, क्योंकि उसको बैठने कुछ नहीं हो रहा, बोले प्रॉब्लम हो रही नहीं क्या, बैठ नहीं सकती वो, ऐसा नहाने को भी बैठो या कहीं को बाथरूम को भी उसको इतनी तकलीफ होती।
1 साल के पहले ये चलना चाहिए था, रेंगना चाहिए था, बैठना चाहिए था, तो 1 साल के पहले ही पता चला कि ये सब कमज़ोरियाँ है इसमें, कि पैर टेढ़े हैं, जो पैर है उसके टेढ़े है, टिक नहीं पाते। ख्याल तो दिन भर ही रहते हैं मन में कि फ्यूचर कैसा होगा इसका, चल पाएगा, बैठ पाएगा, बोल पाएगा, क्योंकि अभी तक कुछ है ही नहीं उसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट।
बहुत छोटा था तभी, तो प्रॉब्लम्स अगर हुई भी तो मैंने रियलाइज़ नहीं किया वो टाइम पे।
तकलीफ़ तो सबसे ज़्यादा है, इससे ज़्यादा तकलीफ़ हो क्या सकती है। तो लाइफ की सबसे बड़ी तकलीफ़ है जो ना कहीं जा सकते, एक दूसरे के भरोसे पर वो।
Are they visible to us? Have we ever given this a thought, expressed a sensitivity, or displayed any responsibility towards them? Just like you and me, don't they deserve a better future or life? Definitely yes. But how? There is a need and dearth of thousands of dedicated professionals and workers in this field. Those who can actually work on ground for civic welfare of the physically handicapped, mentally challenged, and educationally as well as economically weaker sections of the society.
Bringing in technology in the field of artificial limbs, prosthetics and orthotics as we call them. We felt that while we bring technology in the commercial field, industrial fields in the country, why we should not bring this in the social field as well. And that is where the thought process started. We founded this organization called International Society for Human Welfare and Rehabilitation. And when we found the initial letters, that formed the word Ishwar.
Ishwar, the International Society for Human Welfare and Rehabilitation, existing since 1995, has the proud privilege of working for underprivileged and handicapped. In less than 2 decades of its existence, it has, from small and humble beginnings of helping to few children, grown to run full-fledged artificial limb centers in New Delhi, Gurgaon and Jaipur. It holds biannual camps in collaboration with many caring hands and KBH, an Austrian NGO. Through these camps, Ishwar works on joint missions to provide care, case-to-case review of medications, performing need-based medical procedures, educating the needy disabled about physical, occupational therapies especially, and congenital conditions. Since 2002, Ishwar has ensured that more than 2,000 children and other physically challenged have benefited through these camps in various states and cities throughout India. May it be Chennai and Kerala in the south, Meerut and Muzaffarnagar in UP, Pune in Maharashtra, Firozpur in Punjab, Srinagar and Leh in J&K, Cuttack in Orissa and others. In order to provide efficient state-of-the-art services, these camps are generally conducted in 3 phases. In phase 1, It is to assess and evaluate the disabilities.
Here is a lack of power and here is a lack of motion. Perhaps a little bit, yes, then just short too, but the biceps is here. I would release the biceps.
Okay.
If he's standing, he has no power on the heel. If he takes the other foot, it's the same. Has been a lengthening too, but here the tendon is still too short. And you see, even if I bend the knee joint, you see the child does not reach the neutral position. He should be able, with a caliper, to stand and then start a little bit more walking.
In phase 2, conduct the corrective surgeries and in phase 3, take measurements, casts, fitment of prosthesis and orthosis.
ईश्वर ने हमको मोटिवेट किया, गाइड किया, हेल्प किया to do things for them. I don't know if you have observed that while they are doing this kind of surgeries on these poor children, they are very complex surgeries. They don't undertake very simple jobs. While they do that, they even train the doctors in the hospital that will tie up. So that hereafter at least those doctors, those hospitals can undertake that complexity of surgeries on their own. The ankle is a very complex job. So that is futuristic and we have brought that already. Yes. And interestingly, we have started with that strata of society who can probably never afford that. So even when ankle will become more popular in the country among the hospitals all across, still this category of people will be probably never be able to make use of that. So we are giving them the this advantage of this technology in the very beginning, much before others are able to.
Independently too, Ishwar conducts limb fitting camps on a regular basis at various locations. Regular follow-up and monitoring are done through these camps.
अभी आपका यहाँ पे साइज वगैरह मेजरमेंट ले लेंगे, क्या है क्या नहीं है। 4 फरवरी को आपको यहाँ पे आके फिटमेंट होगी, फिर यहाँ पे आपको लगा के देखेंगे कि सही बैठ रहा है नहीं बैठ रहा है, कुछ दिक्कत आ रही होगी तो यहीं पे सब ठीक कर देंगे।
All these efforts contribute to fulfill the needs of physically challenged, mentally, emotionally and physically.
बस यही लगा कि अब जैसे कि दूसरा ऊपर से भगवान ने आके मेरी हेल्प कर दी और मैं दोबारा अपने जीवन को फिर नॉर्मली तौर से जीने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ और चल भी रहा हूँ।
हमको ये पैर लगाए, अब इससे हम थोड़ा चल फिर लेते हैं। इतनी खुशी थी हमको कि साहब बोल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि एक जगह जो हम पानी पीने तक को मोहताज थे, पेशाब तक को मोहताज थे, किसी का सहारा लेना पड़ता था, फिर अब हम अपने आप कर सकते हैं तो फिर हमें इससे ज़्यादा खुशी और क्या होगी।
विश्वास है कि अब ये ठीक हो जाएगी। मतलब जो नेचुरल जो खेलकूद है उसका वो आपने कर सकती है, खेल सकती है, बच्चों के साथ में दौड़ सकती है, स्कूल जा सकती है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी।
ऑपरेशन अच्छा हुआ, अभी अच्छा हो जाएगा ऐसा हमारा एक ख्याल है 100%।
Other than the regular camps, Ishwar has actively shouldered its social responsibility by rendering services to the victims who lost their limbs in several bomb blasts which have occurred in the past decade, be it in Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Malegaon, Samjhauta Express, or the victims of natural calamities in Bhuj, Gujarat. Ishwar has provided wheelchairs and walkers to the needy on World Disability Day. on other such occasions.
The actual momentum was started after we had the Bhuj earthquake in 2001, when we went to Bhuj and fitted about 80-90 artificial limbs with the help of an NGO from New Zealand. Thereafter, we have never looked back. We have grown in Endolite and we have grown in Ishwar also, and every year we keep on doing camps and fit calipers, artificial limbs and other devices to the needy.
God has been kind that we could do quite an extent wherever we have really tried with the people around. I think most of them, almost all of them, are on their own foot today.
Activities of Ishwar are not limited to India alone, but when Pakistan occupied Kashmir was hit by a massive earthquake in 2005, Ishwar took the initiative to donate 100 prosthetic legs for the affected amputees and delivered them at Pakistan High Commission. At Ishwar, its service of mankind, which is not limited to boundaries of nation, color, gender, caste, or religion.
A good aspect of Ishwar is that it doesn't help the disabled, it empowers the disabled.
Mission of Ishwar is reaching out to the needy and enhance the quality of life for persons with disabilities, especially for marginalized, vulnerable sections of the society. Vision of Ishwar is to actively involve and be a part of service and welfare activities in close coordination with like-minded organizations for persons with locomotor disabilities.
That is the soul of Ishwar, discovering the God within us. We should realize that in our life, it is not only enough to work for ourselves, but to use everything that we have in our power to serve other people as well. People who are not able to afford those things, people who are not able to get those services. And I feel very proud that over the years we have built Ishwar into an organization that now we are able to grow much faster, and over the years we will be able to spread out more in the country. So that is the mission and that is the goal. And I am sure that because their intentions are good, so results will also be very good.
For achieving its long-term goal, Ishwar has taken the initiative and first step towards creating professionals for future in line with its long-standing vision in prosthetics and orthotics of institutionalizing the valuable know-how by setting up Ishwar Institute of Prosthetics and Orthotics, IIPO. This institute provides education in prosthetic and orthotic disciplines by conducting graduate-level 4-year courses. It is located in Delhi with a branch in Chennai. At both these places, various short courses, workshops and CRE, continuing rehabilitation education programs are being conducted, while the graduation program is only in Chennai.
In our other parts of the group also, we are using Ishwar for providing other services to people. For example, we have a large manufacturing facility in south of India, and over there next to our factory there is a village called Manicure Village, which the Ishwar NGO, our Ishwar Corporate Social Responsibility arm, has adopted that village, and we have modernized the school over there. We are regularly holding medical camps over there. So we are, it is not only prosthetic focus, it has its diversification, but the reason why we are prosthetic focus is because that's how we started.
Ishwar, the NGO, draws its strength from the very name it possesses. At Ishwar, we reinforce our will and dedication to work for the physically challenged. You can help it by your support and contribution, which will see a challenged child becoming self-reliant, work his or her way up, realize his potential, and impact the society positively.